Hello everyone, this is Steven from the Even Steven channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at Call of Juarez, Gunslinger. Now there are 3 Call of Juarez games. Call of Juarez, Call of Juarez Bound in Blood, and the third one, which is this, Gunslinger. And honestly, I would say this one is the only game that's worth playing. I don't think the other 2 games are very good. I think Gunslinger is the best, and so we'll take a look at it. We're going to skip the introduction here. You play as Silas Greaves, a bounty hunter in 1910 Kansas, who's basically recounting his life story. So, just honestly, just gonna jump into the game, because I think that's what you want to see.
It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near
Apparently, you know Billy the Kid.
I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day.
So this game was made, I think, about 2013, and I think it looks pretty good for that time. Has a little bit of cell shading going.
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Has a little bit of cell shading going on. I like it. I like the way the game looks.
You heard that. You need to stay here and keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those 2 morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
This is a Colt Single Action Army, which actually looks pretty close. Note that when I point it, the front sight is way high, just so.
What the hell? Shoot that sumbitch!
Just so it makes it easier for a video game to play. Oh, so notice how
Was it Pat
shot.
Garrett's posse?
Oh yeah.
Now the thing with the
I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast.
The thing with the
Garrett
Colt.
and his army
God.
of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Done? Done, Silas? So the thing in this game is, so I just shot all the rounds, but I'm not taking them out, I'm just loading it. So you're basically loading half, twice as fast as you normally would, so you're not taking any rounds out, you just shove more in. So that's wrong, but...
They're coming from the rear!
I decided to help Billy and the boys out of it. So that's just what I did.
One behind us! Stay on it! Cover fire!
As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Now you see the game has regenerating health, so you take a little bit of damage, not too much.
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut off.
These sumbitches running! I'll fight you!
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Get him? There you go.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
Thought so.
Leave him to me.
Exploding
A
barrels,
lot of
video
them were
games, of
saddle
course.
tramps or sod busters or
Why not?
drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks. Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. Back door! We'll cover you! Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
Alright, that was
It
loud.
was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house.
So what I do like about this game, not when I'm like trying to talk and report things, but I do like how, as the story is going on and Silas Grieve is recounting basically his life story, you get to hear people talk about things. Things change sometimes. People, you know, things get corrections get made. People talk over him as he's telling the story. I kind of like that aspect of the game. All right, we'll go inside now.
And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave, and upstairs I found Billy and Charlie Bolton.
in a trap.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
So I'm going to note this is a Winchester 1892. That's not right, but here we go. Missing all
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just
Alright, know how I'm
kept
loading
on
from the
coming.
bottom? I should be loading from the side. Alright. That's cool.
That's when Charlie got hit.
Oh no, Charlie.
"They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
So as all the Call of Wars games go, this is definitely the funnest one. I think this is the best one. This is like the one worth playing. It was free on Steam for a while.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatling," Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
Those poor sons of bitches are
Many
done
would have
for.
fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack is just joshing with you.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Right. Making my way past a pass of the fallen foes.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables.
So I'm
within
playing on
my
normal.
reach.
If this wasn't normal, I'd probably be dead right now. You get points for killing chickens.
After the fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken.
I mean, if you can't shoot chickens in a video game, what good is it? So all these things I'm getting experience points. These are for skills that I haven't upgraded at all. But there's all these trees. Upgraded single action army. Upgraded Winchester 1892. Upgraded side-by-side shotgun. Dual wield pistols. Just for fooling around, just showing the game off. I'm not really going to do any of those skill upgrades, but they're there.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
Yeah, and this is the worst part
I
of the
read
game.
that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
And what I mean by worst part of the game is it's like a duel system where you do duels with people. And if you want the most experience points, you can't draw first. You have to draw second. The problem is if you draw second, that increases the chance to get a shot because you literally drew second.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
So you got this cursor, and you got to put it on him, but it's got a really bad lag, so it wants to get drawn off target and increases your focus. When you hear the heartbeat, you can draw, but if you want the most points, the most experience points, you wait till you draw first. Now I'm going to draw. And got it.
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
That was
Is
just
that
kind of
what
easy.
that penny
That's
dreadful
the first
said?
duel.
No,
Some of them are really
boy,
annoying.
That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
Alright, so the level's about to end. And I'm calling this first level review, so let me see if there's anything I gotta add. The gun selection is a little limited. There's only like the rifle, the shotgun. There's 3 types of handguns, 3 types of revolvers, so the weapon selection is pretty limited. But as far as first-person shooters go, it's pretty fun. It has a little, like some arcade elements to it. It's a little more actiony. You can shoot pumpkins and chickens. It's not to be taken too seriously. And overall, I think it's well worth the money. And again, of the 3 Call of Juarez guns, this one's definitely the best. So yeah, play Call of Juarez Gunslinger.
Stepped inside, and
Bam.
last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Just the beginning. Anyway, this has been Steven from the Even Steven channel. The first, my little new segment I like to call First Level Reviews. I think it went okay. Long story short, go play Call of Juarez Gunslinger. Thank you. Have a nice day.